Survival of 7 days to die. What I did during the night was went ahead and made the cobblestone from the made flagstone units out of the cobblestone. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and place what we're going to do on our base, which we're going to start with. Can I reach? I can reach. I'm going to set up 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest will be coming. Again, it's nighttime still. Got my headlamp on so y'all can see a little bit. Making sure that there's no zombies going to sneak up on me. Next, we're going to put some plates on. But we're not going to put them on the traditional way. We're going to advance rotation. And which side's going to be first? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to come to this side. Get it over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to put on the incline, which you'll see how that works. Ah, crud. Didn't want to put that there. It's fine. Oh, no! Crud. That's what happens when you don't give it enough structure, which was what I was attempting to do. That's why I was putting them down, was to give them structure. Wow, that sucks. Now let's clear all this out. Try this again. Try this a different way. Alright, while we're beating these out, I'm going to need 2 more of those. So I believe those were... No, I think they were on the last page. So 2 of those. Then blocks. Well, we're going to need the plates for sure. Plates. There we go. Plates. 8. And then flagstone blocks. How many can I make? Oh, let's make 25. As I clean all this up. And we're going to do this a different way, which we'll still be able to see, but that sucked. Can't believe that. I was putting the pillars down so I could, you know, reinforce all of it, and it collapsed on me. This lets you know sometimes it's good to build from the ground up. Thought I heard a zombie or something. Gotta be careful. Can't just focus on one thing. You get yourself killed real fast. Waiting for that to repair. Should be any second now. Okay, well, at least the one over there survives, so. The only downside is I'm getting sand from these, not dirt, which kind of sucks because it takes clay and rocks to make the cobblestone, and use the cobblestone to make the flagstone. Yet when you hit flagstone, you get rocks and sand, which makes no sense, but we'll leave that debate on a later time. Yeah, I know I'm out of stamina. What do you expect? I'm sitting here beating on rocks. Alrighty. You know what? We'll make 3 more for an even 30 of them. And we'll do this a different way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one there. So we got this all. Okay, so we got 1, 2, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, so it should be here's where it's going to be. Alright, well. We'll do classic nerd pole. And that makes us even. Ah, nuts. It's fine. So from here, can I reach? Not really. So what we're gonna do is do this. Do this. Now I should be able to reach. Advanced rotation. Ooh. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Now with the pillar on the ground, this is all reinforced, and this is going to be solid from here all the way down. So we're not going to have to worry about that. But what I want to show you is this. Now, like I said, I take no credit for this design whatsoever. All I did was go on YouTube, look up some base builders for ideas. This looked like a really cool idea that I want to do and wanted to try, and it's the one I picked. Now, I'm not saying that this person invented it to begin with, or he had a hand in it, or he just got, someone was like, hey, does this work or not? So I take no credit for this build. I won't give any credit for this build because, like I said, I don't know if the person originally learned it or not. So if you want to find some good base building designs, just go on YouTube and Google 7-day to die bases. There's a ton out there. Now all you would do is literally just go open, 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 open. Zombies will fall right through. Won't even come to you. They'll think it's a path. They'll go right back to the front, come back down, and fall again. And they'll keep doing that over and over because they'll think this is a path for them, which is funny as heck can be. I'm not going to argue it. But what that does allow me to do is get rid of this door, make it a wall. That way that's the only way in or out. So it is a benefit. Now we're going to turn that off. We're going to go here. We're going to go drinky. Get some water in you. Drinky. Alrighty. And we're going to come back around and we're going to finish building off the ramp so y'all can see what I'm doing. Now, there's different styles of ramps. There's the sharp incline ramp, which gives it a nice quick up and a nice quick down. We're not going to be using that. What we're going to be using is an actual inclined one that's actually makes it a little bit easier to use, because then you take the tip and go boom, boom. If I go out a little bit, angle's not so extreme as the ramps that most people use, so keep that in mind. Now, how many of these do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 12 for that. Oh god, we're gonna need a lot more flags. We'll just do this. This is the fast way to do it. I'll make 19 more. Craft. Because we're gonna need at least more than that, but and you pretty much just take your time coming down. Boom, then boom, 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 all the way down to the ground. You get a nice smooth ramp. So if you wanted to use this for like store vehicles up there to keep them on top of the roof for quick getaways, you can do that. And it'll be a nice smooth down where you don't bounce or hit the ground and do all kinds of weird funky stuff that this game can sometimes do to you. We'll make 24 more. Craft. This is why I built up a lot of cobblestone so y'all could see what's going on. Now I'm going to come back and fill this hole later. I want to show y'all the finished design without staying around too long. Tip. Because you don't want to leave these holes because the zombies will just tear you apart. And the best way to get up to these to upgrade them, just make wood frames and nerd pull your way up. It'll be the fastest way to get up there. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This. Boom and boom. Did I get the right number the first time? I think I might be short, but that's fine. Yep, I'm short by 2, which is not bad considering. So let me build 2 more of each of those, which 2, and then come up here to the wedge tips. 2. Boom, boom. And if you want the fiber from this stuff, all you do is just take it out before you put these down and you get it. Now, you have a nice even ramp all the way up to the top of the base. So boom, 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 boom. Now, I'm not done upgrading or anything, so I'm going to leave those open. That way if zombies try to come through this, they'll just fall and come to the front door, instead of come to the top and try to murder me. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a lot of flagstone still. But, again, I will fill that off camera so y'all don't have to sit there and watch me. Again, if you want to nerd pull your way up to the top to repair all that, you can. But that's going to be kind of our horde-based defense for Blood Moon Night. Because I'm not going to go find another place, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. For them to fill the spikes, so when they fall, they get slowed and blah, blah. What you can do also, which just not on camera, because what you would do is you would make this pillar, and then you'd make this walkway out a little bit more, then you'd make another pillar, and then you would do the ramp, and then you would turn that into a tunnel, which is a 2x2. And what you do is you take the barbed wire, not the fence post one, but the actual barbed wire, and if you run down the center, it will slow you down too, but you won't take any damage. But you put the barbed wire on the sides, each side. That way when you run down the center, yes, you're going to slow down, but it won't hurt you. It's a good way to slow down the zombies, so you can sit there and take your time shooting them on the Blood Moon Night and not really hurt yourself really bad. Now, this might work a little bit better, and they might come up here if I take these stairs completely out, the doors completely out on both the front and the back where the doors used to be. If I take those stairs out, the doors out, and wall it up like I'm supposed to, then they might see this as the fastest way in, because they'd have to go through both of these and another set just to get up and into me, because this is already 2 fully upgraded cobblestone blocks up. Because if you try to upgrade this, you need cement. You need cement. So that's always a good sign. But with this, we're going to come up here. As you can see, we can just boom, boom. So what we're going to do to make this nice and neat and the way it needs to be, we're gonna do some work too. So we're gonna take these out real quick. We're gonna do both sets. Nope, I don't need repairs. So we're gonna take this out. Now, I'll take those out later, but we're gonna need to take these out too, which sucks because I really I didn't think about this ahead of time. Though I am gonna show you what's gonna happen. I may eventually take off this entire upper section right here eventually, but not right now, because I like the way it's up. Because despite what it looks like, if I take all the wood railing all the way around the edge off and I make wood railings, I can make a cage on top. So if you get attacked by vultures on a blood moon night, which it will eventually happen, they can't get to you, but you'll still be able to shoot out, whether you use bow, gun, shotgun, hunting rifle, or pretty much anything. Oh, is that open? Okay, good. You want to make sure if you're doing stuff like this that those drawbridges are open, because it would suck if a zombie just came up to you all of a sudden and was like, hey, by the way, your drawbridges are closed, smack, and they beat you. So we're going to go to flagstone. We're going to need 4 of these. So boom, we'll get those knocked out real quick. We'll go ahead and put that on the hotbar. One's going to go there. One's going to go there. That's going to go underneath. That's going to go underneath. There, there. There you go. Now you can go off the railing, straight up the base, and boom, up to the top. That way, there's a nice, smooth way to get to you for their pathfinding, and it won't mess them up because they'll take the easiest route to you. So if they literally see open, 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 like that hatch is open, those hatches are open, and the front door closed, instead of going through all this, they'll just come the fastest path, just boom, 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 straight to you. Now the nice thing with that cement mixer over there that we found, all we got to do is put sand, cement, and rocks together, and you make concrete mix. And concrete mix, which unfortunately it won't work on this because it's got to get fully upgraded, but concrete mix makes it into a concrete block. If you do it again, you get reinforced concrete, and then you use forged steel to get steel blocks, but that's way, way, way later. But if you go around the base and get everything cemented 3 blocks up all the way around, all this cemented, just upgrade these to like probably upper wood, eventually iron scraps. You go through and upgrade it with that, but you slowly upgrade the stuff. If you slowly upgrade the stuff, even though it's upgraded, since they can walk, since they pathfind through it easier, then you'll be able to keep it to where you can repair it easier instead of stuff being destroyed. Because if they destroy this and their pathfinding gets messed up, then they'll come down to the bottom and start beating on your base or your columns and destroy all of this setup. But this is for early game, early horde type stuff. Like later on hordes where you start getting up to like the higher days with spitting cops and all that, this is not a viable option. You'll need a lot more stuff. But this works in the meantime. You can just go boom. Ta-da! Nice build. Alright. I still haven't seen a screamer yet, which is starting to worry me. Usually the screamers hit me by now, and the fact that I haven't had one yet worries me just a little bit. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put that down there. Keep the flagstone. Okay. So, I'm going to leave all that open so it won't matter anyways. Zombies can't get through all that right now. Well, they can't get to my front door. Well, they can get to my front door, but they can't go, like, around that ramp and up into my house yet. They can only go around in circles right now, which is nice. Alright. I got an engine into that. What level am I? 4. When do I get my next one? Oh, it's at 25. Nice. Oh, and so is this. I'm gonna have to choose between a workbench or a mini bike. Usually the levels come fast, so... Well, not super fast, but... we'll see. Already rated that. Not gonna raid that. Let's see. Maybe we should raid something. Or are we just gonna make this a specific build video and then raid something next time? You know what? We'll go ahead and raid something in the next video. I'm probably gonna go to one of those places over there. In the meantime, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you feel like subscribing, hey, you think we can make that jump? Go ahead and hit that, see, suckers? And the zombies won't think of that, so don't even worry about that. That's not how their pathfinding works. They'll run through the center. And like I said, I used the plates, and I went this way. If you wanted to make this look like an invisible drawbridge, all you would have to do is put glass instead of the plates, but I prefer the plates. And if you wanted to, add one block over here, one block over here. Add wood blocks in the center just for the way the drawbridge works right now. And you could have put the drawbridge right in front of this and actually have a drawbridge going that way and a drawbridge coming the other way and actually have a drawbridge. But those take a lot of resources, and beginning game, this is fast, sturdy, and it works. Later on, you can build the drawbridge, which I will be doing because I'm going to extend this out a little because I'm going to build a wall completely around this base out of reinforced concrete to begin with. That way I've got an extra ring of defense. And then in front of that, I'm going to have blade traps, electric fences, dart traps. Actually, up here, what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to put a pair of dart traps up here. That way when they're running down this pathway, I can just sit here and watch them just get annihilated with darts, because darts are dangerous in lines, and doing this forces the zombies to come in a line. So it has its purposes. So in the next video, we'll do some looting. We'll probably go to those buildings. I'll probably drop a loot box. That way I can go loot, and not have to worry about running back to the base every single time. And that's also a good way to loot. So I will see y'all in the next video. If you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. If you're, like I said, if you're new to the channel and you feel like subscribing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And this is Halo Race saying, have a good day. Ooh.